Will this year's Royal Rumble be great and exciting as it is every year? Because there's a high chance that this year's Royal Rumble might be one of the most boring Royal Rumble of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get on the main subject here, I want to grab your attention on something else. What makes the Royal Rumble exciting every year? Well, the number one reason is the fans screaming in attendance. This is what brings the excitement to the Rumble. So between the 2 minutes that people are waiting for the next entry, what is happening in the ring? Well, elimination are happening. And, well, wrestlers are doing great stuff. But most of the time, they are just waiting for the next entry to come. So what brings the excitement? Well, it's the fans screaming in attendance, like I just said. But without those fans in attendance, there will be no screaming. Of course, there will be the Thunderdome, but the Thunderdome, the fake crowd of the Thunderdome will not be like every year. So my point is, no fan in attendance, the Royal Rumble might get boring. And this, well, of course, people will continue to watch because it's the Royal Rumble. It's the second best pay-per-view of the year. But what I'm saying is that this year's Royal Rumble might be one of the most boring due to the fact that there will be no fan in attendance. And not only that, but people are also scared. But why are people scared? Well, they are afraid that Goldberg might defeat Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. But, including me, actually. But I might be able to change your mind on this one because I got a theory that you might be interested in. So for this one, let's go back to 2020. Last year, Drew McIntyre won his first deserving WWE Championship, well-deserved title victory at WrestleMania. But the problem is, it was without no fan in attendance, not even the NXT crowd. And then, he became a two-time WWE champion later that year on an episode of Monday Night Raw, defeating Randy Orton. This time, it was in the Thunderdome. So I think Drew McIntyre deserves to win the WWE Championship again, but this time in front of fans in attendance. And the only way that WWE can do that is at WrestleMania. So, if Goldberg wins the WWE Championship this Sunday against Drew McIntyre, it might be for one reason only. They want Drew McIntyre to win it at WrestleMania back, becoming a three-time WWE Champion. This time, in front of fans in attendance. Now, to be honest with you, I don't want Goldberg to defeat Drew McIntyre because, let's be honest, that would be a very poor decision making, even of what I just said. Now, I'm just trying to explain, if Drew McIntyre loses to Goldberg. I'm just trying to find an explanation. But what I really want is Goldberg to lose against Drew McIntyre. So my prediction for this Sunday, and logically I think I can speak on everybody saying that we all want Drew McIntyre to retain his WWE Championship this Sunday at the Royal Rumble. So this is my prediction. What I said about the Goldberg theory is just if Goldberg wins, because at the end of the day, you don't know what Vince McMahon has in his mind. But a match that I am 100% sure that people will be entertained by it, and it will be great, it will be an A+ match, maybe even a 5-star match, is Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns last man standing match. These two did not disappoint since they started their feud. It has been great. It has been the best thing on SmackDown. Great storytelling at its finest. And we know that these two won't disappoint at the Rumble. So we know that this match will be an A+ match. And we also know who is going to be the winner. But even that, everyone is invested in it and interested in it. We all know that Roman Reigns is going to retain his WWE Championship. His Universal Championship. I'm sorry, that was a terrible, terrible mistake. But we all know that this Sunday at the Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns will retain his Universal Championship. So the second best pay-per-view of the year, the Royal Rumble, and also the number one most difficult pay-per-view to predict, is the Royal Rumble because so many choices, so many things can happen. Return is possible. I just heard the news that Jason Jordan, actually it's from Chad Gable on WWE The Bomb, but I was trying to make it cool, but let's face it. Jason Jordan is training on an in-ring return. So, who knows? Jason Jordan might return at the Rumble. But the Royal Rumble that we're going to predict here is the Women's Royal Rumble match. So, as it is the Royal Rumble, I have 3 picks because it's too hard, alright? So, the number 1 female superstar that I have in my mind is Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss recently defeated Asuka. So, of course, that actually gives you a glimpse of who I'm going to pick in my 3 picks for the Men's Royal Rumble match. But let's return back to the woman. So, first one, Alexa Bliss. I believe it could, storytelling could be told at its finest if Alexa Bliss wins the Women's Royal Rumble match. And also, my second is Bianca Belair. Now, for this one, I don't really have much explanation. It's just me wanting Bianca Belair to win it. But the third one, I'm gonna go with Becky Lynch making a big return back to the Rumble. Return to the WWE after announcing her pregnancy last year and make a big return and wins the Royal Rumble, becoming a first ever female 2-time Royal Rumble winner. That would actually be pretty cool. So this is my 3 picks. Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair, and Becky Lynch. Now, I might also be wrong. Only time will tell. So the Men's Royal Rumble match. And yes, I've changed shirt. Haha, I got you. I got you confused. No, I did not change shirt. It's still the same shirt. So the Men's Royal Rumble match. So early on, I said, well, not early on, it must be like 2 minutes ago probably. Yeah, I said that Alexa Bliss is in my 3 picks to win the Women's Royal Rumble match. So, of course, you already know what that means. Randy Orton is in my pick! Haha! Didn't see that one coming. No, let's be honest. So, first picks is The Fiend. Now, I got a pretty cool theory on that. One that I saw on Instagram, but I can't remember from what post I saw it. So, hear me out. Alexa, Bray Wyatt enters. The Eater of World Bray Wyatt enters and gets eliminated from Randy Orton. Second, Bray Wyatt, the Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt enters in the Rumble and get eliminated again by Randy Orton. Now, the third one is The Fiend that enters at the Royal Rumble. Number 30 and eliminates Randy Orton and win the Royal Rumble. And at WrestleMania, Drew McIntyre versus, Drew McIntyre will then win, defeat, whatever. We're not gonna think really further ahead, at WrestleMania. Let's just predict the Royal Rumble. Yeah, so in my 3 picks, The Fiend winning the Royal Rumble is number 1. Second is number 2, Big E. Come on, I can't be the only one that want to see Roman Reigns versus Big E. So, number 2 in my picks, Big E. Number 3 is an out-of-the-box idea. That is Brock Lesnar. Because Brock Lesnar returning at the Royal Rumble and winning it, considering that last year, Brock Lesnar was number 1 and got eliminated by Drew McIntyre. So, Brock Lesnar returning to the Royal Rumble this year, and who knows, maybe even winning it, and go on to WrestleMania. Well, they're not going to predict WrestleMania. So, yes, third one is Brock Lesnar. So, this is my 3 picks. Big E, Brock Lesnar, and I forgot. Number 3, The Fiend. That is my favorite. So, this is it. That's all that the match that has been announced so far. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember to follow me on all social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And I hope this video was entertaining and that you've enjoyed it. And remember to leave a like and let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the video. Well, until next time, thanks for watching.